Imagine living in a world where one small mistake could wipe out the entire human race. A single button could be pushed, and the world would end in nuclear conflagration. This is the reality the world has experienced for decades, the era of the nuclear race, a period in history when nations raced to create the most terrifying weapons of mass destruction. How did this race begin? Who was the most feared? And why did the world live in such profound fear? Let's explore. The nuclear race would not have existed without this event. On August 6, 1945, the United States dropped an atomic bomb on Hiroshima. 3 days later, Nagasaki was also devastated. 2 bombs, hundreds of thousands of dead. The world was shocked. Everyone realized this was no ordinary weapon. It was a doomsday weapon. And as World War II ended, one question arose: who would wield this weapon next? When the Soviet Union successfully detonated its first atomic bomb in 1949, the world officially entered a new era. The two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union, were suspicious of each other. Then began the nuclear race, not just to have a bomb, but to have more and more powerful ones. In 1952, the United States developed a hydrogen bomb, far more powerful than the atomic bomb. A year later, the Soviet Union followed suit with its own hydrogen bomb. From then on, every country began building its nuclear arsenal, as if the more, the safer. This era is known as the Cold War. The world never actually fought a direct war, but tensions were palpable. Children in America were taught to duck and cover, hiding under tables in case a nuclear bomb exploded. Cities built bunkers. Warning sirens sounded constantly. People lived in fear because they knew that if a nuclear war broke out, no one would survive. Scientists even coined a new term, MAD. Mutually assured destruction, guaranteed mutual destruction if both sides press the button. Tensions reached a peak in October 1962 when the world faced the Cuban Missile Crisis. The Soviet Union placed nuclear missiles in Cuba, just 145 kilometers from the American coast. America was furious. Warships were deployed, fighter jets were on standby, and the world held its breath. For 13 days, the world teetered on the brink of World War III. One miscommunication, and we might not be here today. At their peak in the early 1980s, the United States and the Soviet Union possessed over 60,000 nuclear warheads. This was enough to destroy the Earth, many times over. And it wasn't just them. Britain, France, and China were also involved. Even countries like India, Pakistan, and Israel later acquired nuclear weapons. Every nuclear test was a show of power. There was even a test in space. The world was truly under the threat of destruction. Many peace treaties were signed, SALT, START, the Non-Proliferation Treaty. The race slowed, but it never stopped. Today, there are still thousands of nuclear weapons around the world, and new tensions are emerging. Russia, America, China, all continue to modernize their arsenals. And remember, as long as these weapons exist, the world will never be truly safe. The nuclear race isn't just a story of the past, it's a constant threat. Imagine, one mistake, one button, and the world ends. Do you think countries should destroy all their nuclear weapons? Or does that make the world even more unsafe? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thrilling historical stories.